Do you know how to solve a radical equation? Let's take a look at how to solve radical equations. Here we have the square root of x minus 5 minus the square root of x is equal to 3. The first thing that we're going to do to solve this is to add the square root of x to both sides of the equation. When we do that, this cancels, and I can bring down the square root of x minus 5 equal to the square root of x plus 3. Now in order to solve for x, I need to clear the radicals, and I can do that by performing the inverse operation. The inverse of a radical is to square. So I'm going to square this side of the equation, and I'm going to square this side of the equation. Look at the left side of the equation. Because the radical contains the entire left side, x minus 5, I can cancel here. On the left side of the equation, x minus 5 is left alone. Now on the right side of the equation, I have the quantity square root of x plus 3 squared, which means I have to write this whole thing twice because I'm squaring the whole quantity. Now the left side is as simple as it can get, so I'm just going to bring that down. But the right side, here, I need to FOIL both sides of this. So I'm going to multiply the square root of x times the square root of x. That gives me the square root of x squared plus, multiplying here, I have 3 square roots of x. Multiplying here, I have plus 3 square roots of x, and 3 times 3 gives me a positive 9. Now I'm going to bring down the x minus 5, and I'm going to simplify the right side of the equation. When I simplify here, the square root and the square cancel, bring down the x, plus 3 square roots of x plus 3 square roots of x. These are like terms, giving me 6 square roots of x. Bring down the 9. Now the next step is I'm going to subtract an x here, and I'm going to subtract an x here, and I'm going to subtract 9 here, and I'm going to subtract 9 here. This 6 square roots of x we're going to leave alone for right now, and we'll work with that in a minute. These cancel, these cancel. On the left side I'm left with negative 14 equals 6 square roots of x, and plus 9 minus 9, those cancel too. Now remember, I want to get x alone, so I'm going to divide both sides of this equation by 6. Here I have negative 14 sixths equals the square root of x. Now I can simplify 14 sixths, and I can divide both the numerator and the denominator by 2. And when I do that, I'm left with negative 7 thirds equals the square root of x. Again, I'm trying to solve for x, so I have a radical here again that I have to get rid of. I can get rid of a radical by using the inverse, which is to square. These cancel, leaving x alone. What I do to one side of the equation, I have to do to the other. I square here, and I'm left with negative 49 ninths. 9 goes into 49 8 times, and 1/6 left over equals x. This is my answer, and my work is complete.